Alright, back to basics. This is Too Many Pinkie Pies, and yeah, it hasn't actually been that long since the last Pinkie Pie episode, which was Mystery on the Friendship Express. And I really liked that one. I said it was probably her best, or at very least one of her best. And okay, so this one though, it starts out she's being even more Pinkie Pie than usual. She realizes that all of her friends are, when they're not all together, are doing different things at different points, and she gets it into her head that she's missing out on fun. So she starts trying to bolt around the town as fast as she can, just cover all of them, try to do everything at once, until finally Rainbow Dash and Applejack, they both schedule a big appointment, well, relatively speaking, if not just doing what they do, they've actually planned a trip to the swimming hole and raising a new barn, respectively. So Pinkie Pie has to choose, and she can't, so then she remembers the legend of the something, I don't know, this, okay, basically she knows about this pond in the forest that her grandma used to tell her about, that if you look into it and say a rhyme, something about being doubly married, a copy of yourself will appear from the pond. And, okay, so this, I mean, she finds it, she does it, and, alright, she then trains this new Pinkie Pie, is, even more Pinkie Pie than the old one, just, yeah, bouncing around, excited about everything, but yeah, she doesn't actually have any memories of the friend, like she's, I mean, she's basically, when she emerges from the pond is her starting point. She just knows what she is and what she likes to do, but doesn't know her name or anything like that. So Pinkie Pie quizzes her and then tells her to go to Applejack's barn raising and then remember every little detail so they can tell each other about it all later and double the fun, quote unquote. I mean, okay, so after the original Pinkie Pie goes and hangs out with Rainbow Dash and who, and I don't know if this was part of the message, but she well, is too tired out to do any swimming, which she had a weather patrol route scheduled first, and it tired her out more than she thought it would. So this is where less activity is going on. Where so yeah, Pinkie Pie I guess would have been able to choose, but regardless, Pinkie Pie just swims around and yeah, hangs out with her on the side of the pool. And okay, so meanwhile though, yeah, and that's the original Pinkie Pie, I believe, and then the other one. Yeah, because when the other one gets back, she still doesn't know any names. But yeah, she goes off to go to Applejack's, but then on the way she finds Fluttershy having a tea party with her animal friends, including a very elegant bear who drinks tea with his pinky raised and all of that. So, okay, and then yeah, after realizing she can't choose, the copy goes back to the first Pinkie Pie, tells her about it, and bursts into tears, and then the original decides it's the brilliant idea that yeah, she just needs more of herself to go around, and they go back to the pond, they say the spell again, 2 more Pinkie Pies, and then the original was gonna stop there, but then the clones start making more of themselves just because, I guess. It's just yeah, a little bit forced how this comes to be, why this seems like a good idea, but okay. Anyway, though, all right, so well, basically the original Pinkie Pie manages to get them to remember all the names this time, but all right, so then though the swarm of Pinkie Pies just runs out and drives everybody crazy. This is too much Pinkie Pie to handle, and yeah, they're all just like getting in everyone's face. They destroy the new barn while like tackling and hugging some of the friends and stuff, and yeah, they ruin everything in sight, and the original Pinkie Pie starts to panic now, realizing what she's done. She gets really worried, and so then everyone in the town, they go yelling at Twilight for some reason. I mean, I guess Twilight is the unofficial town leader because she's the princess's student. So okay, so Twilight does, however, well, Spike manages to find a secret compartment in their library that has the only book they haven't read that tells them about the legend Pinkie Pie mentioned, and they find a spell that can send all the duplicates away, but it can also send the real Pinkie Pie away. You have to hit them with it one at a time, so if you pick the real one, you're out of luck. You're done. So, okay, they go out and they ask the swarm of Pinkie Pies for the real one, and I mean, the real one is trying to get their attention, and then when tells her, like, when she asks, yes, I am the real one, but then all the other ones pipe up, no, I'm the real one, I'm the real one, and yeah, they have no way of knowing, and then Pinkie Pie, she actually starts to doubt that she's the real one when she realizes they're all totally the same, so for all that she knows, she could just be a clone that thinks she's Pinkie Pie, except that, you know, they kind of established that the old ones, yeah, when they come out of the pond, that's their starting point. They don't have Pinkie Pie's memories, so I mean, yeah, just ask them about the pony that Pinkie Pie didn't bother to mention, and ask them about, I don't know, Big Mac or Jerky or whatever. But no, anyway though, yeah, I guess they don't know that the swarm of Pinkie Pie don't have the original's memories. So anyway, and okay, so they come up with a plan that they didn't know was actually it was suggested by one of the Pinkie Pies, which they didn't know was actually the real one, who's the only one taking this really hard, who's really saddened by all of this, and the plan is to give the Pinkie Pies a test. They have to do something really boring, which turns out to be watch paint dry, and yeah, so and when they look away, that means they didn't want to stay as much as the original. They don't have that connection with their friends, so okay, they all get kicked out one by one until finally only the original one is left. And the way they break concentration is progressively more insane and hilarious. But alright, so yeah, the original Pinkie Pie learns that she'll have to choose between them sometimes, and that's okay, and very more. And this, I mean, the last couple of seasons, it's usually been okay. The premiere comes out, and I mean, it's a cut above. It's the next level of just action and grand scale plotting, and I mean, it's just it's they're usually sort of in a league of their own, or at least as far as what they're about goes. And then the follow-up episode, the last two follow-up episodes to the premiere, I think my reaction to both of them was just like, yeah, they're good. They're pretty good. They're good transitions. And now it seems this is reversed. The first the two-part, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it lives up to the other ones and everything. But this is quite possibly the best Pinkie Pie episode. And I mean, I said that about Mystery on the Friendship Express too. And I mean, I more than anybody absolutely hate when a sequel or a remake comes out and Pinkie Pie Shrek 2, Amazing Spider-Man. Everyone's like, oh, forget. I mean, the last one was a good movie until this came out. Like, talk to me in 6 months when it's not cool to say that anymore. When everyone's siding with the old ones now. But anyway, though, I mean, I wouldn't say that if I didn't if I could avoid it. But I mean, this one just, I don't know, the lines the sheer lines and Pinkie Pie moments they come up with here. I mean, she is like. I mean, you think that Pinkie Pie's shtick would get old after a while, but I mean, they make it even more innocent and more off the wall and exuberant, just fun. I mean, few of the lines. I mean, at the beginning where Twilight is trying to turn an apple into an orange. Doesn't everybody always wish they could do that? And yeah, Pinkie Pie tackles her and she accidentally hits a blue jay, and I mean, it's like you think that okay. Singing against nature, but Pinkie Pie just watches it flying towards her after they already pointed out to her. She's still fascinated with it, like, ooh, what a cute little orange birdie. Then she decides she wants Twilight to turn her into an orange. Like, yeah, do me next, Twilight. Okay, I mean, it's just so genuinely innocent. Like, she's just, I don't know if it's the animation or the voice or what, but I mean, she's just so earnestly invested in everything. And then when she's going off to the pond, there's a sign where she's scared of her own echo a bunch of times. She's like, what's that? Oh, it was me. And then after the second time, she's like, oh, Pinkie, you really need to stop talking to yourself. And then she looks up for a second, realizes what she just said, like, starting now. I mean, just, it's so creative, a lot of fun. And then when the swarm of Pinkie Pies hit, I mean, you'd think that would be just, okay, next level of that. But it's like, no, actually they kind of use it to explore Pinkie Pie as a character a little more. Because, I mean, usually that's just insofar as what makes her react in the way she does. She has a little more of a Looney Tune. Sometimes she's even like more of a gimmick. But I mean, this time, I mean, this is like with that episode with the Friend Indeed with the donkey and stuff. What it started to get into before, before she just went off the deep end there. But the whole thing too. But it's like, I don't know. It sort of gets into what makes her so joyful all the time, what makes her so genuine and stops her from being so weighed down. Because this time she does get weighed down. Something does bother her, and I guess actually even that Party of One episode a little bit. It's like it's like she knows she can count on the joy of joy. It's like she has her friends. I mean, and she's able to have good times with them, and that's enough for her. I mean, like why should she worry when she has everything she needs? And it's like, okay, but this time she might not after it's all said. Yeah, she's worried, okay, when she's worried that might disappear. It's like, okay, that's what makes her not want to be Pinkie Pie anymore. And, okay, so, I mean, that speaks to, I guess, a really sincere personality. So, I mean, you feel for her this time a little bit, which is cool. But then I said also the test at the end where they're trying not to be distracted. I mean, all the other ones, okay, they only care so much so far as they don't want to leave. But they're all watching paint dry, and then they get gradually distracted. One of them wants to show off that she can grow fingers on her hoof, which. Okay, but I mean the single best one has to be where one of them says that you can't make your face crazier, like the front to hold her face around, and then yes, and then she's turned her face into an old My Little Pony, which is drawn exactly as it was, which okay, and then promptly gets blasted away. But I mean that. Just like, the unexpected, the sheer that was like a perfect moment right there. So, this, and I would say that, this is quite possibly the best Pinkie Pie episode. Yeah, I mean, Mystery on the Friendship Express was, really good at thinking up just all these really creative gags, but I mean, and all these really funny lines. Like, it had the comedic timing, but this one seems to have an even just like more sincere, more genuine like a plot. It seems even more in sync with its character. It seems to like everything she does seems even more genuine and more just like perfect in every little moment. So I mean. I don't know, and I mean, I guess you could argue that Mystery on the Friendship Express that it was funnier because I mean, there was really creative gags in that one, but I don't know. This one, it's just like it almost resonates a little more, which I guess is the thing. So it's really, really close, and I mean, I guess far be it for me to take a definitive stance on which one is better, but I don't know. So yeah, okay, no idea what to expect from season 3 now. I mean, the premiere seemed like it was fun, well, like I said, it's like the reverse of what we usually get. The episode following the premiere is usually pretty good right at least at the standard of the rest of the show, if not above it, but the premiere itself is a knockout, and now it's kind of reversed, that, this, the follow-up is one of the best I've seen, and the premiere was an above average couple of episodes. So I mean, that's really but okay. So and what was it? Oh, and last time it's a belated apology for last time with the audio. I had to rush that out and didn't have time to fix that. So okay, sorry about that, but. Okay, even so, nobody's threatening legal action over that one, and it seemed like it was taken well enough. So I think that internet review is looking more promising than commentaries. So okay, if I bring anything back, it'll probably be that. But anyway, though, so okay, that's pretty much all I have to say about this episode. I mean, I don't know, it was like Pinkie Pie. I mean, if it wasn't for like I don't know, if I didn't feel like Rainbow Dash, just there wasn't something about her I just really liked. I mean, Pinkie Pie would be a shoo-in for my favorite character here. I mean, she's most of the reason that I was at the start that I was like, okay, I can enjoy this because I mean, her lines and stuff were just so funny. I mean, just so like so like fresh and just it was refreshing to see like animated comedy so genuine like that, or even I mean anything at this level that was funny. And I mean, here it's just like a couple of her episodes. I mean, I didn't think were the best. It's like they mess her up, but maybe a little bit more than Rainbow Dash. But I mean, I don't know, just the sheer entertainment value. Just like she is possibly the most enjoyable character here. So I mean, I'll give her second place there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever like on the whole list or something like that. Oh, I think that fourth place should be because, but yeah, I think that okay. I've got my two favorites now, and all right. So the next one is One Bad Apple, and we'll see how that measures up. I'll see you there.